Studio Theater at Northeastern University and to the Department of Theater's production of This Is Treatment by Elizabeth Addison. Please note, this performance lasts approximately 90 minutes with no intermission. There is no re-entry if you leave during the performance. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please exit calmly through the theater door that you entered from and follow the directions of theater staff. Please make sure to silence all electronic devices or anything else that makes noise. We would also like to remind you that photography and recording of any kind are strictly prohibited by law. Also, please join us afterwards for a post-performance discussion with co-directors Megan Perry and Elizabeth Addison. These talks provide a unique opportunity to learn more about the production, recovery, and so much more. Finally, we invite you to sit forward and experience This Is Treatment. Thank you for coming.
They want me to give a speech.
Good afternoon, Grace. Who's they?
A stupid organization I volunteer at. A speech in front of 5 different houses. A speech in front of hundreds of different people. Congressmen, representatives, mayor, governor. On the steps of the fucking state house.
That sounds exciting.
That sounds mortifying. And you want to know what the theme is? Recovering out loud. How did we get here? 93 years old yet. What do I gotta say to sit up here? I drank. Fucked up shit happened. Now I'm here. Really inspired.
I imagine you have a lot to say that could help somebody.
I imagine not so much.
Is that a story you're telling yourself? Or is that the truth?
It's true to whoever's telling the story.
Okay, but what happened? They asked you to give a speech, and you said yes.
I said yes. Why did I say yes?
Oh, what are those?
Journals. Old journals from when I was back in treatment.
Oh, I didn't know you kept a journal on treatment.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at them since.
And your anniversary is coming up.
Yep. Even more pressure. I thought maybe they could. I don't know. Help me find my way.
Well, sometimes we have to go backwards to go forwards.
Sometimes we have to go backwards to go forward. Back to go forward. Back to go forward. From a seed to a child, the first steps of a baby girl, teenage years that weren't so quiet, that first kiss that changed the world, fights with your mother, the worries that broke your heart, truth you soon uncovered, the end is where we start. But if you never took that first shot, through life till you got caught, the arms inside bars, accidents that left their drug out of your system is just the first step. If you want a real shot, we suggest further treatment. 6 months to a year. The only thing that matters is that you're here. Your faith in God, in a path to love you. We'll make a plan, but you gotta understand. You gotta chase the recovery like that kind in the street. It's the only way we'll see. The only thing you have to perfectly is step one. You've got nowhere else to turn, got no bridges left to burn. If you wanna scream and shout, words your body won't let out. Every fucked up thought returns. It's the nightmare that you earn when your back's against the wall. You stand, fall, fall. So how did I get here? As the years go by, it becomes less clear. Yeah, but if I trace my path, I see an outline, a real design, a map, tracing back. If I trace my past, I see an outline. If I trace my past, I see an outline. If I trace my past, I see an Hi, Miss Grace. My name is Miss Caroline. I'm the program director and head counselor here at End of Despair. Welcome to treatment. So here's the board with the schedules and chores. See, every hour is laid out. 4 groups a day, no time to play. It's the group you get right up. You get up at 6 and late out at 10. There is no room for bed. It seems like a lot, but you will adjust. And making your bed is a must. You have 6 smoke breaks, 3 meals, meds at 8, 1 and 9. 3 chores, 2 snack times, the TV turns on 5. 10 minutes, phone call starting at 3. You'll be a lady of dignity. These program ADs.
Bitch, you best keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Haha, why so stressed unless you know you have something to confess?
Don't fuck with me.
Yo, go ahead and put your hands on me and catch another case.
I'm so sorry. Miss Caroline, please practice our conflict resolution.
Miss Samantha, second strike. Now you're on contract to Miss Katrina. Lay one hand on her and I'm calling your PO. Enough of this street-like behavior. Come on, I'm not a babysitter. We have to take care of one another. Miss Janine, a word?
Bet you know what they fighting about, right?
No, I
Katrina had kitchen duty last week. She gave us unto meat that tasted rotten and sweet. Bitch was confused, so I had to refuse. Her time was about to go down. It was so fucked up. Then we started growing up. Oh, and she turned in them tricks next door by the corner store. She propositioned Sammy's man, taking me a trick or something. Meanwhile, Sammy's man don't think Katrina no man. Don't tish the other. Come on, fight over the man. Sammy in the way, us women gotta stick together. Always trying to put some women in some competition.
Miss Venetia, can I help you?
No! Pussy. I was just introducing myself to the new girl, trying to make her feel welcome. Can I help you with something, Missy?
I'm good, but maybe one of your other sisters needs something. bathrooms, 3 showers for snow, a washer and a dryer, and a 2 p.m. mail call. Church on Sundays for those who keep God. Don't worry, it's optional, but a higher power is not. What are you? Ladies! Put your clothes back on! That's it! Pack up your shit and get out! Miss Anita?
Sisi will kiss ya, do ya? Dance to ya, she'll make you sing hallelujah. Woo! She wines and dines, makes you cross that line. There ain't never gonna be a chick so damn fine. That's why Missy keep letting her come back. You know, I got a feeling Missy's a party. You know, no. I let Sissy do whatever she wants.
So sorry about that.
Those coming back to town?
Yes. If I see you repeatedly acting out a negative behavior, I will be forced to kick you out. But you can come back in 30 days after you've gone to detox and holding. There's a phase system here in this race.
Miss Caroline,
When?
last Friday.
2 days after she left. Thank you, Christina.
Miss Caroline?
Anchor yourself to God, your hero purpose that grounds you with a healthy fear. You allow us to hold you, do what you're told, to get down and right on your knees every day. You're a liar, they don't want you here. Your voice in your head saying disappear. You must figure out because your thinking's messed up. We'll give you everything, you just gotta be.
Group time.
You wake up with sorrow from dreams that you borrowed. Is this my new way of life? The cooking, almost gave me a heart attack.
Oops. Didn't mean to. I'm Tessa.
Hi, I'm...
Bruce and your roommate work on those fast on these parts. You want one?
No, thank you. Are you top or bottom?
I'm versatile. You know, man, I'm having the Great Depression. Young entrepreneur. All you think he was selling little snack cakes in the 1928. Where that?
Can't say that I did.
His wife is launching one of the bestest baking companies in the whole world. And now he's 16, and they're having their own granddaughter. Isn't that neat? I remember my first case. The school I remember vividly. A pearl was pressed in my dress was so amazing. And on the floor, my favorite thing. Got on the bus with no fuss, doing big girl things. After third class, got a call that the sky was starting. Your umbrella wearing was awkward, but a silly thing. Then I go to the police, saying, please just leave me alone. When they got punched in my leg, my money, my phone, and my gun. And then a light appeared, and my phone said, little Debbie's only a pretty prize, save my life. You see this image? His gorgeous blue eyes and red hair. And my favorite, totally right. I still have a who is this? I mean, and there's a more American at the top, am I right? I think it's the first. It wouldn't be the last. It was Christmas break, I remember it so clearly. The nearest kids always think that the ice skating rink. And at night we must slide and cut first, it was the coolest thing. The time I flipped over, busting my leg. What? Is that everything? No! Cause I'm still here. And my father's outside. Little Debbie's only a pretty pie. Saving my life.
Last call for medication.
Oh gosh, that's full already. If you don't get to medication by medication time, you're just playing on the clock.
Eating vitamins?
Right?
Your blood sugar is really high, Tessa.
Did you know you can die from a broken heart? Oh, broken heart syndrome. The stress from a broken heart can be so stressful, so painful, so devastating, that it can cause a heart attack.
If I searched your room right now, I wouldn't find a bag of sweets hidden under your bed, would I?
Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? Would it hurt you to have lollipops for these things? Geez Louise! Oh, if you're right here. You don't want you to get lost in nothing. That can be so scary, don't things like this.
Vitamins?
Yes.
It's nice to see that someone is thinking about their health.
crazy. I mean, two ghetto girls almost started fighting for some man, and then two other ones almost got kicked out for making out in back. I welcome my thoughts, man. I mean, I don't want to judge, but that sort of thing. What? I have a roommate, and she's special. I'm sure she's got some underlying issues going on. What am I saying? We all have underlying issues going on. And that's why we're here, right? We're all suffering from something. I hope she doesn't talk like this all the time. I was under her stage finding out. No more shaking his ear. But my brain still feels really cloudy. Nothing feels real. They say it'll all come back. But it's been so many years. What does coming back even look like? And what if I don't like what I see?
Good afternoon, ladies. And before we get started, I just want to remind you that summertime is around the corner. You might start feeling like you have another run in you. You don't entertain the question, and it won't even become a possibility. Now, welcome to the new residents. It is Tuesday afternoon, and on Tuesday afternoons, we have our phase up ceremony. Miss Sharon, sister of dignity, a woman who has decided to take her recovery seriously, chasing it like she did those drugs on the street. It's leveling up to phase 2. Part of leveling up to phase 2 is sharing your experience, strength, and hope. Remember, being able to tell our stories is a vital part of our recovery. It not only helps the person telling the story, but it helps the person hearing the story. Remember, ladies, identify, don't compare. Miss Sharon.
Hi, I was teacher.
Hi, Sharon.
I say attic first because I believe the addiction came first. Thank you, Ms. Caroline, for the opportunity to share my experience, strength, and hope, and to move on to phase 2. I grew up in a shooting gallery. There were always people in that house. And in that house, I see it like it was yesterday. Empty Bible, cigarette butts, burned spoon, smoky. White powder, black tar, broken glass, then whisper. With their yellow stained teeth, sweating hands on top of me, turned out strong at 16. At 16, my mother died of an overdose, and I cried when Honey Fishy died because I was relieved.
Go on, Miss Sharon. And then
The only job I could find was on shells and fancy cars, and the west and dirty bars. With the yellow state swaying on top, strung out and turned out. Deep inside, said how 20 years ago, my baby was taken from me. I couldn't take care of her, but I always thought about her. Wondered about her. Oh, I loved her. And 7 months ago, I found out she was looking for me. And I came to recover a few weeks later. 25 years of using, never really had a reason to get shelter until now, but now I got a reason.
Whose house?
You know, the basic text in the note.
Oh yeah, basic. Of course.
Dude, this one already need a big book. Get it out of my please.
And so, are you sure about that?
I mean, you could read the big book too if you want. I just prefer the basic text. It's easier to follow and really speaks to me.
No, basic text is good.
You can get started whenever you're ready. after dinner. Mom, forget this. I can't eat this shit no way. This why I stay back up. Stay better out here the food there's a little.
You could have had a burden if you came to meal planning or food bank, but no, all you like to do is run back now.
Oh, word! I told you what to get yesterday, but you mean right out the back door.
I'm scared for this.
Wordy. Hold this. I got a word for y'all. And all you can feel this word too. Sisters of Despair! That's it. My show, my notes. I feel the cramping in my stomach, the bloating dreams that never leave. I eat all day and never can leave. But where do I go? Oh, I don't know. Gotta please rescue me. Woo! Please, cheese, macaroni, holy pasta, food, and this community. I'll be struggling in, we can finally live out. Gotta please rescue me. Woo! Gotta please rescue me.
You started it. I don't even leave out food.
It's not. Then what is it? What do we do about it?
Question on everybody's mind. So on the polling, the X-Lax, the double-X, the positories, softener, ooh, get no living green, oh, stories, gotta please rescue me, woo, gotta please rescue me.
more. My mom is so mad. I shouldn't have laughed. There's so much downtime here. They tell us to learn how to sit with our feelings. My roommate. Yep. She's still talking.
Did you know? They have months, not hours. No one's gonna turn out of time each foot before they gotta turn around. Because time disease will set in. And your organs will slowly start to shut down due to the lack of oxygen.
I now know more about not a person I've ever wanted to know. When's the last time you got your hair done, Tessa? I could take out those braids and grease your scalp if you want.
Sure.
And the other day, I went to the kitchen and
Hey, what you doing? Cleaning the potatoes. By cleaning, I meant washing. By washing, I meant rinsing. By rinsing, I meant good water. That's so manual. What you trying to do? Give us bubble bath? That's more for concentration for bubble bath. Bubble? Well, that's why you buy organic. Now, don't you know everything's organic? What? You know, that's why I make little makeup. That's stash the bottom of her class and cook.
Oh, eso que ella siempre está haciendo la prensa.
You ain't not if you're on the right base. She lucky I bring my credit cards with me. Look. Tanisha, what do I do with the potatoes now? Rice? I've never cooked rice before.
when I agreed to come to treatment, I didn't know I'd be surrounded by criminals.
Pray is great, but it's not a real solution. Not when we are at the beginning of a major epidemic on our hands. We need to be looking at scientifically proven methods of treatment. What is happening here is doing a disservice to the women we are supposed to be serving. We need to be thinking about individualized treatment. I'm sure this is something you already know, but we all can use a reminder from time to time.
Oh, where were you in the 80s, Miss Anita? Oh, that's right. You weren't born yet. Feel free to take up your concerns with Mr. Healy, though. He's more likely to listen to you anyway. Oh, and Miss Anita. Clearly, you have never been in a position where prayer was all you had.
I help you, Miss Grace. I just wanted to give Miss Anita my CPT assignment. I've been thinking a lot about how connected our behaviors are with the way that we think. Just understanding how our thoughts, actions, and emotions are like a level of awareness that will allow you to make different, better decisions that will yield positive results.
Yes, good work, Miss Gray.
Yes, but be careful not to intellectualize yourself out those doors, Miss Grace. Remember, you're still an addict. And you always will be.
You know, Miss Grace, you are so articulate. What college did you go to?
And there's Sherry.
Well, you don't gotta call it God, right? Okay? You could call it Bob. As long as it's loving and caring.
These steps don't make any sense.
But they will one day. At least that's what my sponsor says, and that's what your sponsor will say too. Well, when you get a sponsor, when are you gonna get a sponsor?
After all she's been through, maybe that could be me one day.
time anyone did your hair?
I don't know. You know that in the 1900s, no black woman named Annie Malone, beloved of the help of man C.J. Walker, created the first popcorn. Then C.J. Walker created that water tube action and went door to door selling cocktails.
Ah, so I have them to thank for those Sunday morning burns.
They both became millionaires. Can you imagine being black, a woman, and a millionaire in the early 1900s?
Can't imagine being a millionaire now.
Wait, Sunday morning burns? You spent your time out from free Sunday?
Yeah, and I swept my hair out by lunch.
What you have for lunch? You did what?
Tested up was such a long time ago.
Oh, come on, tell me, please.
We used to set out every Sunday, across the field, running sideways, falling over, tumbling through the grass. Towards the smell of fresh baked bread, Pittsburgh's ahead, screaming lemon squares, out of breath just to be the first one. At 9 o'clock, the doors would unlock. They'd swing right open and my mouth would drop. Chasing beats, we go over and over again, week after week. Bible study at church, followed by service to the Lord. Under the pews playing with my friends. But at 4:30, I rush through the door, run down the street for a little bit more. Chasing beats, breakfast, lunch, sometimes dinner, week after week. As MJ played on the stereo, Dad's in the corner dancing solo, and Mom's trying to see my hair as I ate my lemon squares. When new apartments took my field away, the church shut down and we had no say. Then we found him on the floor, and chasing bees was no more. 8 years later, I was blackout drunk. Every day staring down the battle of the world, wondering when the gun was finally gonna fire. I didn't want to die, I wanted it to stop. 7 years of that, and now I'm here. Now I'm here. Thank you, Miss Grace. Welcome to phase 2.
Great. Here is the new charges. Negotiate list for the next couple of weeks. Okay. Yes, negotiate list for the next couple of weeks. Ooh, this is the right residence. I had to pull toys, and the stall in the big bathroom was acting up again, and I left a note for the plumber, and
Miss Caroline's lunch is in the fridge. All set for your first day?
I see my daughter in a couple of weeks. She's gonna see me clean and working towards becoming a productive member of society. Unless you need me to stay for something.
Phase 3 is all about preparing you for your future. You're going to be graduating soon. You must be ready.
Yes, Grace will fill you in on the weekly details after the first year. Call me if you need anything. I got this.
Yes, Miss Grace? The house is in your hands now.
Hey, Danielle!
New chore list. You've got bathroom 1. And it looks like it's all out of the toilet paper. I could show you how to put it in if you like. It's super easy. And when we're done, we can read up on the triangle of self-obsession. Oh. Well, welcome back. Thank you for bringing her up. Hope you're finally ready to do the work and let go of those street-like behaviors of yours. Seriously, I'm done enabling you. So let me make myself clear. You fuck up again, you're done. Now let's get tricked in, shall we? Yes? What say Dr. Make one more speaking? I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Self-obsession is at the heart of our insanity. Mom, this place is so boring. Oh. I'm about to read Why Are We Here? Do you want to read it with me?
Like I said, boring.
Boring, huh? Well, we can't let that happen. Who's up for a game of spades?
Oh. Oh. Who are you?
I've never seen you here before. You ever play spades? You want to learn?
See, I'm here if you're looking for a partner. You're right inside the harm. I'll only come when it's right. Never set you up to play all right.
Tell me what you like. Aces out high, or the joker you choose. You can tell me the truth. Like strong hands, like men who understand how they right. Yeah, you need a partner who knows not to tell you how to hold. Start out slow. Oh, my body, alright. Is that alright? So you got your scared cheating cards, you them up on guard, make your bids for your books, you and your partner start to cook up a plan. You need a plan, baby. A conversation eye to eye with enough to take the prize with them to really cry, never wanting to play you again. Cause the secret's in the sauce. The top dog's always the boss. Gotta know who you're staying with. Who you're staying with.
sorry. But maybe this will teach you to never get caught. Useless. Yeah. Get caught? Using space to prey on vulnerable women? I guess some people never learn their lesson. Excuse me? And who the fuck are you? Nobody. I'm nobody. That's right. You're a nobody. Excuse me.
You can pray on me anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. Hey, Cece, you okay?
Me? What you talking about, T? You didn't forget who I was, did you? You don't need a little reminder.
No.
Who am I?
Cece?
I said, who am I? Okay, Cece.
Yes, come on, Cece. I can be your perfect partner, be a queen and stand beside you. Want you to lay down, keep your tight, be my side, and play me all night.
Who's that burning face?
Good afternoon, ladies. And welcome to the new residents. A few years ago, former residents would come back and share things that really helped in their recovery. I'm happy to announce that we are bringing that tradition back today. Miss Pam graduated 7 years ago and is now a manager at Dunkin' Donuts and now has all of her kids back. I'm so proud of you. All right, I'll take a seat and let you have the floor.
Man, sometimes I catch myself missing this stuff. And when I get here, it's just like, nope, don't miss this place at all. But don't get me wrong, this place saved my life. I started using during the other epidemics. We weren't offering this treatment back then. Life, great. The souls of my family and community just hurt too much. I was tired of hurting and no one giving a damn. Over 20 years of using, thinking there was no hope for me. Only time I ever could stop was in jail. Last time I was in, someone told me there was a place I could go. When I got here, nothing made any sense. Everything sounded like another language until Miss Laverne. Remember Miss Laverne, Steve? She was a weird counselor. I was ready to go back out because I figured this recovery thing wasn't for me, but then she did this group. Opened my eyes. Changed everything. What comes to your mind? Look deep inside, ask what do you want?
You're full of shit. Why do I care what people think of me? A crackhead, a thief, a hoe from the streets. This new life will never change that fact. Stop lying! Stop preaching, I could be more than that. Because it's a trap. Getting clean gives us an opportunity to really only say finding purpose, living with intention, becoming a woman of dignity. What if you could write a new story? Live a different kind of legacy. One you could be proud of. What that look like? What that feel like? It starts here. So now we're going to take some time to write. Whatever comes, just let it flow. And it's ceaseless. Maybe you, me, and Miss Caroline can talk after group. I don't want to be. I can never be. I can't even. This is. I don't. What are you trying to say? Think, Grace, think. Why did they just let her back in? People like that don't. What are you saying? What are you saying? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. You're so stupid. This has to be some sort of joke. What's my purpose? Why am I here on this or that? Is that why I'm here? That can't be why I'm here. What happened to keeping it there? The way that Miss Caroline and Pam just went to console her afterwards. I asked them to be mindset first while they're having some meeting. And then they just.
We didn't use drugs temporarily.
Not everyone can just go up to strangers and. Not everyone has people coming to console them after they've done something bad. When they are bad. Is gone. Terry's never here. Tessa is. Tessa? Miss Caroline hasn't even asked me to move up to phase 3 yet. I'm probably not working hard enough. I have to prove that I can do it. Prove that I'm ready. Right? Right.
Did you know that since this is a university study, not an average of LGBTQ young people were 8.4 times more likely to report having attempted suicide, 5.9 times more likely to report having depression, 3.4 times more likely to report using illegal drugs, and 3.4 times more likely to report having high risk of HIV or STD.
this here.
But I thought now you're home study.
I'll help you. You know I used to be a teacher in a former life, right? Teaching high school is so joke.
What? Oh, Cece. I don't remember you saying that in your story.
Because, no, I never did. Come on, it's been all
Cece, what is how you got people in your school?
I saw stand up when I was composers. Oh, I don't know.
You speak Spanish?
Ladies, I have a great idea. This board is all messed up. Wouldn't it be fun to try to color code it and make it all nice and legible? So who wants to help? Come on, I know one of you wants to help. Hi. Just you myself. No big deal.
So I avert my eyes if I don't so describe it. Chill runs down my back. 'Cause I've been there before, the foot slapped to the floor. I just close my eyes and drink. So I take a deep breath, count to 10 to remember where I am. But it rings and it rings and it rings and answer every time.
Hey! Just a friendly reminder. Smoke break is in 10 minutes, and phone calls are 10 minutes. Or as I like to think about them, 10 and 10. Sleeping time is not in the house. Am I right? Right. Hey! Try to take your life. Do you mean literally or figuratively? Because if it was figuratively, I just wanted to say, it was jail. Just jail, right? Just jail. A moment in time, now it's gone. And now you're here, on the right path. Changing your life. Right? Right.
Have you ever been to jail?
No. But it can't be much different than this, right?
Just a reminder, bathroom 1 still needs to be cleaned. And that's your chore. And we all have to do our chores, right? And what kind of sister would I be if I didn't remind you? Right? Right. Ring, 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 ring,
Individualized treatment. How are you kids? Fresh out of school, thinking you are going to make a big difference, thinking you are going to change the world. You'll probably be here for maybe 3 to 6 months. Then you'll get a better paying job at one of those fancy $20,000 a month rehabs where you will have all the resources in the world. Resources that really will allow for individualized treatment. But get one thing straight, Miss Amber. Here, on the ground floor where you have to beg for every cent, individualized treatment is a luxury. A luxury we can't afford. But I am sure Mr. Healy will want to hear those. Come in.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Come on in, Miss Price. Miss Amber was just leaving. What can I help you with, Miss Price?
Well, it's been a little over a month since Miss Anita left. And I still don't have a new counselor.
I will be your new counselor. Case manager.
Case manager? Okay. Miss Caroline,
What, Miss Grace?
I overheard your conversation, and I speak great hesitation and much respect. May I reflect to you what I see? Can I ask, are you sleeping in therapy? What have you been eating? Are you taking moments remembering to breathe? Feel like that fingers in class. Some things ain't over, but I know it won't last. You can't give from an empty cup. So small reminder to fill yourself up. And I see how much you care for each woman here. But there's something not there. I know this work is hard, and you must always be on guard. But do you feel out of control? And is it taking your soul?
Grace, I appreciate the word, but it seems some lines have been blurred. My life and job are none of your concern. Maybe I made a mistake. You have potential, but it's time for a break. For the task at hand, it's essential to have a plan. In a few months, it'll be time to go. So we must prepare you for the highs and lows. Because these walls are only temporary. So a strong foundation is what's necessary. And I see a spark in you too. Fire so bright, longing to You don't need your GED. But you haven't gone to college. Maybe we can get you into some sort of a training program. Miss Sherry likes her program. Maybe that would be the right fit for you. Are you in phase 3 yet? Maybe a get well job is what you need. Miss Pam might be able to help you. You know how to type? You could learn how to type. Maybe a trade or something. Alright. Do you have a therapist? You need a therapist also. You need to start contributing to the house more. You're going to have to get food stamps. Let's see, what else?
Happy Day. I made you breakfast on your favorite day. Here's a glass of milk to keep you strong. I'll take your meds and let's sing a song.
Hello? Are you listening? Hello, Miss Grace?
I heard you loud and clear, like a message sung year after year. A mouthpiece for your boss, with no regards to the cause.
Miss Grace, knock me off! I'm running you up.
But you don't see, you don't see, the scheming and abuse, the sex and drug use, right under your nose. What do I know? Just a stupid pretty girl living in your fucked up world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. We'll get rid of that plan. I'll do anything you want me to do, okay? Okay? Right. Yes. Okay.
Miss Amber? What's going on? Don't look at me like you don't know. I see what's going on. Typical things that you do. You are the best friends that you stay till the end. Out here showing your ass with no kind of class. And you do your dirt, don't care how or who gets hurt. Look at me in the eyes, just spitting out lies. Think you dismiss, forget this. This ain't about me, this is your recovery.
Miss Carol, I hear you. I just want you to know that I really care about my recovery. I'm not like everyone else.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drug test you. Search every room, no one is immune. Gonna toss your shit around, turn this place upside down. See what we find. This could be the end of your time, 'cause you don't wanna be here. There's the door. No help here anymore. Someone needs a bed and wants to be fed. Someone winds up dead. You are all going to stay in your room while we search your rooms. When it's time to test, you will line up by order.
I'm so tired of this shit. These practice make me want to quit. It's up to one of those doors. It's not taking no more.
Sit on down, 'cause ain't no one here going nowhere. know anything. I feel like they just don't care. But this too shall pass. Don't want to let no feeling take you out. Working so hard to get this far. But I suspect and detect that someone here has opened their mouth. The treatment check that just don't quit. So let's rewind, we will find the bitch that did the crime. The truth is in her eyes. And while we're just on the ground trying to breathe, she's here judging up high from a tree. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? She plays her hits, I'm making sure that she is mama's favorite. Sucking on that tit to feed the chicken. She makes the mess and the mess, the ranch better than go around like some kind of prize. She's judging up high from a tree while we're stuck on the ground trying to breathe. Who could it be? Who could it be? I think I know. I think I know. Who could it be? I couldn't do what you think I did. I'm in the same boat as all of you. I'm just another addict, erratic, feeling dejected too. But something here's just not right. What if people are getting high? We gotta find that out tonight. Told you, bitch! Ladies, it's time to line up. She ain't worth the case, Felicia. She ain't shit! Easy to say, was looking at my toes to walk through the door. Stripping my pride, decided to lie, what I've been waiting for. 9 years ago, started this one Six of the year, then free clear and full life. To get there, come, this better be. Painfully distant dream, what's happening is real dream. Oh my god. Someone call 911. Miss Amber, Mr. Norkin, now. Sherry. You might go for I gotta go. That was the right decision. That was not the place where any type of vision. Just headed in a new direction and leave it all behind. This is a mere correction. Gotta clear your head, gotta clear your mind. But how did it happen? Why didn't you see it? If you were a friend, if you were a friend, if you were ever seen, no! Just run. All you do is run. And that's That's above my pay grade. But what I do know is that in my own process, the times that have been most challenging for me are the times when I'm holding on to letting go. Where I'm at Mercury is not where I was at Mercury. For me, what worked then doesn't work now. For me. That's okay. We're human. And the process of recovery, the process of life, it's ever evolving. There are multiple pathways to recovery. I encourage you to find what works for you, and if or when you know what works. Find the courage to let yourself change first. Or add something new. You get to choose. It's your choice. And oftentimes but we go on despite the abuse. But now I'm on my way, and against the odds they say, looking towards a brighter day, with fear, love, and hope I pray to see this and pass it on to you.
How did it go?
What?
Okay, do you want to unpack that a bit?
No. It's good. Scary.
Anything else?
Yeah. My recovery can't be just about me. It can never be.